Hi everyone, it's Mitch. It's Wednesday, November 12th, and we got college football again tonight. We had an historic day here at the college football place yesterday. It was our first live chat. I really didn't get the word out too well. I know I mentioned that we might have it on the video, and I haven't written anything down about it, in anything that I'd sent out. We had a mild turnout, I'd say, just really a handful of us that showed up, but it was nice because we could test and see that everything did work, and it works fine, and that, we can accommodate a lot of people in there, and it's something that is going to be so much fun because, especially on a Saturday when there's all different kinds of games going on and we're all over the world and different parts of the country watching the games. So you could have as many TVs on as you want. There's only so many games you can focus on. It's nice, that other people tell you exactly what's going on in some of these games, and it's a fun thing, and it's gonna be really fantastic. And I really encourage everyone to be a part of it. It's real easy to get involved. All you got to do is go into the forums, and there's several links for it already set up, and it's free, like just about everything else around here. So be sure to join in. It's something that we got started late in the game, but like everything else around here, it's gonna grow like wildfire. We're talking about like having one chat for all the games. You guys know as well as I do that it's gonna end up being like first it's gonna be conference chats, then it's gonna be individual game chats, and we'll have 30 different chats going on a Saturday afternoon, and that's just the way that this place has gone. But we're always going to keep it real, no matter how big, and no matter how big that we get in volume, we're always still going to be who we are, and that's really what it's all about here. And that's why we started the place in the first place. In any event, the picks went out for the picking contest last night. Everybody should have them that's already signed up. There's still time to sign up. We only have a few more weeks left to go. Another thing that we started late, but it's been a lot of fun. We haven't had gigantic numbers, but we've certainly had enough people in there to make it more than interesting. Less than 10% of my newsletters subscribers actually play the game, even though I think the prizes are pretty decent. So far we've been giving out iTunes and Foot Locker gift cards, and it's free to enter, so there's no reason not to. It's it's been a good time, and it's something that we'll probably do something a little bigger for the bowl season, to carry on through with it, and then next year it'll just be it's probably some gigantic thing. Just like I can't get over the size and how quickly everything's grown here. All right, let me get into the games tonight. First game, we got Temple going to Kent State to play, and Temple's giving 2.5 points in this one. I think Temple wins this one, no problem. Neither of these teams are very good. You got a 2-7 and a 3-6 team matching up against each other. Temple's been a monster against the spread. A lot of those covers though have been from the dog roll. They did win as a favorite a couple weeks ago against Miami of Ohio. Against Ohio University in a game that we'd rather forget. I mean, Temple seems to get more national exposure this year, because of these weekday games than almost any team in the country. I think I've seen Temple play in these feature games more often than I've seen the USC Trojans, get a national game. They're more like a regional coverage on ABC on a Saturday these days. It's crazy stuff, but this is what the networks decided was a great idea. So we're probably going to be tuning in and out. It's a great night to be in the chat because there's another game going on. And in that one we got Central Michigan taking on Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois is laying 3.5 in this one. The spread is going up. It went down initially to 3, but now it's headed north of 4. I originally was on Central Michigan when I looked at this. Jordan is on Central Michigan. Central Michigan has a nice passing game. They have a very nice passing game. They're one of the better passing teams in the country, but that's where it ends for Central Mich. They don't have much of a running game, and they don't have much of a defense. I'm a big fan of running games. I'm a big fan of defenses. Northern Illinois has both these. They have a top 20 ranked defense. They have a power running game between the tackles. And, they struggled against Ball State last week at home. Well, you know what? A lot of people have struggled against Ball State. And while Ball State didn't cover last night, they certainly could have because they had more than enough chances. It wasn't anything that Miami of Ohio was within a 30-point team of Ball State last night. It was that Ball State kept putting the ball on the ground when they needed to score, and they got stuffed early. And when you're laying a big number, you need all the points that you can get because you never know what's going to happen. And they won by 15 and didn't cover. That's That's a big nut to get done. So, in any event, so tonight's game we're going to be on Northern Illinois, and we're on Temple. I really would say that if anyone from the networks out there are watching, I think that these Temple games. I mean, I know you want to get exposure to some of these small schools, but we've seen Temple. We've seen them already, and let's move on to some of the nicer games. I mean, there's so many great matchups out there every week. There's some of these even lower battles for some of the bigger conferences. Why not throw them out there on a Tuesday? You certainly have no problem throwing it out there on a Thursday. So even a Wednesday, but I don't understand the logic sometimes, but in any event, this is Mitch, and no matter what college football they put out there, I'm gonna watch it, and maybe that's why they do it. So this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you in the forum, and I'll see you in the chat tonight during the games.